Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking, I am warning you. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm absolutely did not bring you here. God intercepted your feed today because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. What I am about to reveal was sealed in the throne room of heaven until this very second. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. They are hoping you will swipe away, because they know that if you hear this message, their hold over your life breaks completely. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees your next 10 years of peace. Lock your attention right now. The verdict on your future is about to be read. Welcome, beloved anointed ones. Someone who treated you as completely replaceable is currently experiencing a massive internal system crash, and it is not happening quietly. It is a public, irreversible collapse. You know exactly who I am talking about. They walked around with absolute arrogance. They constructed a false narrative about you. They whispered lies to anyone who would listen. They expected your departure to break you. But instead, you became the uncertainty they were never built to handle. And right now, in the dark, they are drafting a message. They are planning to return to your life, begging for forgiveness. They want to knock on your door and play the victim. Their mask has not just slipped, it has completely shattered in front of everyone they know. Listen to me very carefully. You must keep that door firmly shut. If you open it even a crack, you will shatter the protective shield heaven just placed over your life. They do not want to apologize to you. They want to consume you. They want to steal the incredible light you have been cultivating in your season of isolation. Your silence was a lethal weapon that starved their demons. Now they are drowning in the noise of their own making. They are frantically searching for a replacement for you, but they quickly realized that your specific depth is utterly irreplaceable. You were the stabilizer in their chaotic matrix. Without your pure energy feeding them, their entire reality is falling apart. They are desperate to plug back into your power source. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of people. Let us go deeper, because what you are feeling right now is not new. There is a physical reason you have been feeling that heavy weight this week. Lock your attention on this message right now. Think about that suffocating tightness in your chest, the one you keep swallowing back down every single day. Think about the nights you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Your jaw is tight, your heart is racing, their face flashes violently in your mind. Listen to me very carefully. That is not anxiety. You are not going crazy, and you absolutely do not need a medical label for this. That physical weight you feel is your highly advanced spirit detecting their absolute panic. Your physical body is absorbing the frantic, starving energy of the narcissist. They just realized they permanently lost access to you. They are starving for your energy, and the spiritual backlash is hitting your physical nervous system. Stop wondering why they act like nothing happened. Stop waiting in wound for a genuine apology that will never come from their corrupt spirit. You are a demonstrated warrior of light. You have a cellular intuition that picks up on frequencies normal people cannot even fathom. When they sit in their room obsessing over your absence, your body feels the heavy pull of their dark gravity. This is why your shoulders ache. This is why you experience that thick brain fog out of nowhere. It is a spiritual attack of desperation. They are trying to drag your frequency back down to their miserable level. But heaven has a completely different mandate for you today. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. The toxic patterns that plagued your bloodline end with you. You were not the anomaly in their otherwise normal life. You were the brilliant mirror exposing their deep corruption. The reaction got this loud because you got closer to their dark truth than anyone before you had. Do not let them dim your ageless glow. Your quiet obedience in private has just activated a massive public blessing. But to receive it, you must understand exactly how they operate behind closed doors. You need to know the specific tactics they will use when they try to return. If you scroll away now, You leave yourself completely vulnerable to their next manipulation tactic. You must stand your ground. In the next few minutes, I am going to hand you the exact spiritual blueprint that cuts their cord to your nervous system forever. I am going to show you exactly why their empire is crumbling. They wanted you buried and forgotten in the dirt, but instead, they became the shovel that dug up your ultimate treasure. Keep your spirit locked onto my voice. The illusion they built is burning to the ground, and you have a front row seat to watch the smoke rise. Let us go deeper into what your physical body is enduring right now. You are not weak for feeling this immense exhaustion. Your vessel is highly sensitive to the shifting frequencies around you. And while you thought you were just tired from daily struggles, your spirit has been fighting a massive, unseen battle. The weight on your shoulders is a foreign energy trying to attach itself to your pure light. Think about those sudden jolts awake at exactly 3 a.m. Your eyes snap open in the dark. Your chest feels incredibly tight and restricted. And their name suddenly echoes in your mind because their spirit is frantically searching for yours across the vast spiritual divide that now separates you. This is not a random occurrence or a natural sleep disturbance. It is the exact moment their midnight panic reaches its peak. They are projecting their desperate fear into your field. That thick brain fog settling over you is another clear sign. You struggle to focus on simple tasks. Your mind feels like it is walking through deep mud. This is not a biological failure of your physical brain, but it is the somatic weight of a spiritual attack designed to keep you trapped in their low vibration while you are trying to heal. They know that a clear mind will lead you straight to your permanent freedom. You were always the ultimate human battery for their empty existence. They lack the internal light required to sustain their own false reality, so they attached themselves to your beautiful, empathetic nature. While you poured your genuine love into their endless void, they simply consumed your life force to fuel their grand illusion. They never wanted a real partner. They only wanted a permanent power source. But then you did the one thing they never anticipated. You finally recognized your own immense value and walked away. That single act of walking away severed the cord they relied on for survival. You unplugged their entire system from the only pure energy source they ever had access to. Now they are completely isolated in the dark. The sudden loss of your brilliant frequency sent them into a violent and irreversible tailspin. The physical symptoms you feel right now are absolute proof of your power. Your silence is literally starving their demons to death. Every time you refuse to reach out, you deny them the vital oxygen they need to survive. They are suffocating under the heavy consequence of their own toxic actions. And because they cannot process their overwhelming guilt alone, they try to force you to carry that heavy burden for them. You must consciously reject this energetic transfer today. When that heavy sensation tries to settle on your chest, you must declare it invalid. Send their frantic panic directly back to the sender. You are a sovereign entity, and your beautiful energy belongs entirely to you because heaven sealed your borders. Do not let them use your pure empathy as a dumping ground for their internal failures. Close that spiritual channel permanently. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. The pain you felt was never a punishment for being naive. Your profound isolation was actually a divine formation period designed to protect you from the matrix. Heaven had to remove you from their toxic environment so you could step into your true power without interference. Your temporary discomfort is the exact price of your eternal liberation. Now look at what is happening to the master manipulator you left behind. Without your stabilizing presence, their fake world is rapidly collapsing. They are frantically scrambling to maintain the perfect image they always broadcast to everyone else. But they are failing miserably because the foundation of their entire life was built on absolute lies. The universe is finally exposing their true nature to the public. This brings us to a critical realization about your true worth. You probably did not realize it at the time, But your complete silence was a lethal weapon. It created a massive vacuum that they tried to fill with chaotic distractions. They are loudly pretending to be happy while internally screaming for a single drop of your attention. But heaven has commanded you to withhold your light forever. They thought they could easily replace you with someone else. They found a new source of energy and paraded it around to make you jealous. But the raw truth they could never say out loud is absolutely devastating. Their new supply cannot even hold a candle to your specific depth and brilliance. They traded an irreplaceable diamond for cheap rocks, and the crushing weight of that terrible regret is eating them alive every single day. Watch what happens next. It is mathematically precise and absolutely unavoidable. The panic you feel in your body is just the distant echo of their final collapse. They are about to face a massive reckoning that they can never manipulate their way out of. And the beautiful part is that you do not have to lift a single finger to make it happen. Heaven is fighting this massive battle for you while you simply rest in your authority. You need to understand the absolute void inside the narcissist. They do not possess their own internal generator. They are completely reliant on the people around them for survival, and you were the most powerful human battery they ever found. Your pure empathy provided a massive surge of spiritual electricity that kept their false reality functioning. Without you, their entire system immediately crashes into darkness. When you walked away, you did not just leave a situation. You removed the sacred mirror that reflected an illusion of their perfection. Now they are forced to stare directly at their own deep corruption. They are frantically scrambling to find someone else to provide that fuel. But the replacements they gather are completely empty. Nobody else carries the deep, energetic signature of a true chosen one. But look at the heavy toll this battle took on you. You escaped their matrix, but you still feel stuck in the mud. You watch other people succeed effortlessly while you struggle to move forward. Your finances refuse to grow despite your immense hard work. Learning new skills feels incredibly slow and frustrating right now. You feel completely overlooked by life. Why is your massive blessing delayed? Here is what they never told you. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is not faith. It is not discipline or the law of attraction. It is a specific physical frequency. Scientists have a name for this suppressed signal. They call it the gamma brainwave. And it is the exact frequency your brain was running when you were a bright child. Back when brilliant ideas came easily. Remember how learning felt entirely effortless back then? You somehow knew things before they even happened. The entire world felt like it was completely on your side. That was your gamma wave, working in perfect divine alignment. But then you grew up, and the modern world went to work on you. The daily stress and the relentless survival routine began to shut you down. The narcissist accelerated this destruction. Every single time they manipulated you, your nervous system took a hit. They systematically suppressed your sacred frequency to keep you trapped under their control. They pushed that genius state deeper and deeper below the surface. They did this until the vibrant version of you went completely silent. The version of you with lightning intuition and incredible luck was buried alive. You lost your natural advantage. When your gamma fades away, your natural genius fades right along with it. Your deep intuition becomes incredibly dull and confusing. The beautiful synchronicities that used to guide your path stop happening entirely. The comforting sense that the universe is working with you goes completely silent. This is exactly what the dark elite wanted to happen to you. They need you to stay exhausted and compliant. Most people will live their entire lives without ever knowing this happened to them. They will mistakenly blame themselves for their endless failures. They will believe they just need to work harder or pray louder. But you are not most people. What if everything you have struggled with recently is not a character flaw? What if your financial blocks and broken relationships are not your fault at all? You have tried everything to fix your reality. You tried endless meditation and manifestation techniques, but your life still feels hopelessly blocked right now. You sense that a massive piece is missing from your daily existence, but you have no clear name for what it actually is. The gap between you and the people who seem effortlessly blessed is not willpower, it is one single brainwave that was stolen from you. The enemy knows exactly how powerful you are when your frequency is fully active. That is why they spent years keeping you in a constant state of survival. They are absolutely terrified of what happens when you wake up. When a chosen one reactivates their original design, the entire matrix shakes. The universe is waiting for you to flip the switch back on, but you cannot do it using their broken tools. Your pure spirit is currently trapped inside a suppressed biological vessel. You carry a higher potential than you are currently expressing. You feel it in your bones every single day. Your spiritual inheritance has been locked away in a vault, and the narcissist is holding onto the key. But heaven has a completely different plan for your ultimate restoration. A major shift is coming very soon. You must stop blaming yourself for the delay in your harvest. Your exhaustion is a direct result of a calculated spiritual robbery. They deliberately lowered your vibration so they could feed on your light, but their time is officially up. The universe is currently aligning the exact resources you need to reclaim your stolen power. Do not let them convince you that your current state is permanent. The false narrative they built is crumbling into dust as we speak. Their energy reserves are completely depleted because you finally closed the door. While they panic in the dark, heaven is preparing to restore your brilliant mind. You are about to step into a season of effortless manifestation. The truth about your suppressed potential is finally coming to light. Prepare your spirit for the next revelation. Let me completely reframe your reality right here and right now. You probably thought that walking away was an act of survival. You thought you were just protecting whatever piece you had left. But your silence was actually a highly sophisticated spiritual weapon, and it systematically dismantled their entire false reality from the inside out. You did not just leave the toxic situation. You permanently removed the foundation they built their lives upon. They fully expected you to turn around and fight back. They desperately wanted you to scream and CRY. They needed you to defend yourself against their vicious lies. Because every single time you engaged with their chaotic drama, you handed them the vital oxygen they needed to survive. Your emotional reactions were the exact fuel that kept their demonic engine running. But then, you simply stopped giving it to them. You established an absolute state of no contact today. You went completely dark and disappeared from their view. You shut the heavy iron door and locked it from the inside. And that single act of supreme restraint signed their permanent eviction notice while stripping away the protective layer they relied on to survive. Without your brilliant light, their deep corruption is fully exposed. Listen to me very closely as we uncover the truth. The narcissist cannot generate their own internal joy or peace. They are a dark void completely incapable of authentic love. They function purely as an emotional parasite, seeking a generous host, and they drain the life force from anyone who lets them close. Because you are an incredible empath, you provided the purest fuel they ever consumed. Your sudden absence threw their system into profound shock. The mask they wear in public is starting to crack wide open. They post pictures to prove how incredibly happy they are without you. They are laughing far too loud and moving entirely too fast. But it is all a desperate performance for an audience of one, because they are secretly watching your every move while pretending you do not exist. Their massive pride is quietly bleeding out on the cold floor. You were the powerful stabilizer in their deeply chaotic universe. You brought a divine order to the complete mess they called a life. They took your massive grace for granted every single day. They genuinely believed you would wait in wound forever while they continued to disrespect your boundaries and play their twisted psychological games. But the chosen one eventually wakes up and remembers their worth. Type 777 in the comments right now to physically anchor this shift. Claim your permanent freedom from their dark and toxic matrix. You are the cycle breaker who refuses to repeat the trauma of your bloodline. Your absolute silence is the exact boundary that heaven demanded you construct, and it acts as an impenetrable shield around your energy. Do not ever feel guilty for starving a dark parasite. You are fiercely protecting your own divine peace. They are desperately trying to provoke a reaction from you today. They will use mutual connections to send you very vague messages. They will orchestrate strange public situations just to get your attention. They are poking the invisible fence to see if the electricity is still on, hoping you will make a mistake and open the door. But you must remain an immovable mountain of solid stone. Any response you give them is a total victory. Let them choke on the heavy silence of your complete absence. Your withdrawal is the most severe punishment they have ever faced. They cannot manipulate a target that absolutely refuses to speak. They cannot gaslight a brilliant mind that is no longer in the room, so they are forced to sit alone with their own toxic thoughts. You removed yourself from the sick game entirely. Their entire board instantly collapsed into absolute chaos. People in their inner circle are starting to notice the dramatic shift. The loyal followers who used to support their lies are seeing the mask slip. We will break down exactly how those toxic allies are turning against them very soon. Because a kingdom built on constant deception always falls when the undeniable truth arrives, and the people around them can finally see the ugly reality. The violent cracks in their foundation are getting wider every day. You are a rare diamond that they foolishly threw into the dirt. They traded your deep spiritual wealth for very cheap temporary thrills. And now the terrible reality of their massive downgrade is hitting them incredibly hard. They look at their current supply and realize it is completely hollow, leaving them starving at a table they deliberately set for themselves. And they have absolutely nobody else to blame for this outcome. Do not let them pull you back into their miserable low frequency. Your no-contact rule is a sacred decree issued directly by heaven. It is a divine mandate designed to securely protect your incoming harvest. Every day you maintain your powerful silence, your energetic field grows infinitely stronger while you reclaim the pure life force they systematically drained from your body. You are building an absolute fortress of unshakable spiritual power. You did not lose anything of value when you finally walked away. You lost a heavy anchor that was actively dragging you to the bottom. You dropped a massive burden that was never yours to carry in the first place. You are stepping into a profound season of untouched power, where the universe is actively clearing the path for your ultimate and glorious vindication. Your absolute silence was your greatest and most permanent victory. Their frantic search for fuel is becoming increasingly reckless. As their supply runs completely dry, they are making massive public mistakes. They are acting entirely out of character in front of people who once respected them. Their carefully constructed facade is dropping because they lack the spiritual energy to hold it up anymore. You starved them, and a starving parasite will always expose itself when it panics. You are watching the undeniable consequence of their own dark actions. But even as you observe their collapse, you still feel a heavy resistance in your own life. You are free from their presence, but your deep potential still feels locked away. You know you are meant to step into absolute abundance. But an invisible barrier keeps pushing your massive breakthrough just out of your immediate reach. You feel stuck. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission for something highly classified. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet, and science just uncovered exactly why. You are exhausted because the dark matrix actively engineered a frequency to suppress your brain's natural wealth, attracting state. The enemy used the narcissist as a tool to block your cellular alignment. But I am not going to leave you in the dark today. I was not going to share this publicly, but my spirit prompted me to release this specific tool to the remnant. While you have been fighting spiritual battles in silence, Neuroscientists working completely away from the headlines discovered a massive breakthrough. They found a way to bring your dormant gamma brainwave back online. Not through years of difficult meditation, not through expensive biofeedback machines that cost $7,000. A leaked CIA document, now backed by 4 independent neuroscience labs, revealed an incredible protocol. They uncovered a specific 7-minute audio ritual that forces your brain back into synchronized gamma coherence. This is the exact brainwave you had naturally as a brilliant child. This is the frequency of absolute genius, of lightning-fast intuition, of a life where synchronicities happen every single day without any force. This suppressed weapon was never meant for the masses. It was deliberately designed to keep the dark elite in power while keeping chosen ones like you utterly exhausted. They want you to believe that your blocked finances and heavy brain fog are permanent character flaws. But what if the frustrating delay in your massive blessing is simply a blocked cellular frequency? What if you are just one sound wave away from total liberation? You do not need to spend thousands of dollars on endless therapy sessions. Your spiritual exhaustion simply requires a biological reset. You put on your headphones, you close your eyes for exactly 7 minutes, and you let the engineered sound wave do what the modern world spent decades undoing. It synchronizes with your brain below the level of conscious awareness. It begins reactivating the gamma frequency you were born to command. The dark elite are absolutely panicking right now. They are terrified that cycle breakers like you are using this exact protocol to manifest windfall wealth and shatter their control. They are actively trying to scrub this leaked document from the internet as we speak. I will tell you exactly how to access this authentic transmission very soon, but you must understand why your biological alignment is so crucial to your impending victory. Heaven gave you the massive vision for your future, but your physical brainwaves require this exact alignment to manifest that vision into reality. When your gamma frequency returns, the heavy brain fog shatters instantly. Your deep intuition becomes razor sharp again. The universe begins responding to your silent commands with absolute precision. The gap between your current struggle and your effortless success is simply this suppressed brainwave. Do not let the enemy keep you trapped in a low vibration. They stole your frequency, and now heaven is handing you the exact blueprint to take it back. Your biological restoration is the final step before your ultimate public vindication. Because when you step back into the room, radiating your fully activated gamma light, their entire broken system will completely shatter. They will not be able to stand the brilliant heat of your restored power. Their panic is escalating because they can feel your frequency starting to shift. Even from a distance, their dark spirit detects that you are waking up. This is exactly why they are preparing to return to your door. They are hoping to intercept your massive upgrade before it fully solidifies in the physical realm. They want to drag you back down before you discover the immense power of your own mind. Do not let them succeed. We are about to enter the most critical phase of their absolute collapse. You must prepare your spirit for the shocking reality of what happens next. The people they trusted most are about to turn against them completely. Keep your attention locked on my voice. The final verdict is dropping soon, and your restored frequency is the exact weapon that guarantees your ultimate victory. We are entering the final stage of their absolute unraveling. The thick atmospheric pressure around them is becoming completely unbearable. You can almost feel the heavy air snapping with static electricity. Their carefully constructed illusion is buckling under its own massive weight, and the very people they used to manipulate are starting to wake up from the deep trance. The flying monkeys are finally seeing the horrifying truth. For years, the narcissist used these loyal followers as a vicious weapon against you. They sent their little messengers to spy on you. They used them to spread dark rumors and validate their sick narrative. These enablers nodded along blindly, believing every single lie the narcissist fed them. They actually thought you were the unstable one. They genuinely believed the fake stories about your supposed cruelty. But the dynamic fundamentally shifts right now. Without your pure energy to mask their deep corruption, the narcissist is getting incredibly sloppy. They are projecting their internal rage onto the very people who used to protect them. The toxic inner circle is suddenly realizing that they were never true friends. They were just temporary pawns on a very sick chessboard. And now that you are completely gone, the flying monkeys have become the new primary targets for the narcissist's endless abuse. It is mathematical perfection. The group chat that used to gossip about your downfall is now frantically whispering about the narcissist's bizarre behavior. They are noticing the sudden outbursts of unhinged anger. They are seeing the desperate, hollow look in their eyes. The loyal soldiers are quietly abandoning the sinking ship one by one. The narcissist is turning around to give an order, only to find the room completely empty. This is exactly where their entire manipulation massively miscalculated. They thought they controlled the narrative because they controlled the loudest voices, but they severely underestimated the profound power of your quiet integrity. Your sustained silence over these past months spoke louder than all of their frantic lies combined. You did not defend yourself in the mud. You simply floated above the chaos and let their own toxic actions expose them. Now I need you to imagine this exact scenario happening behind their closed doors today. They are sitting completely alone in the dark. The phone is not ringing anymore. The shallow validation they crave so desperately is completely gone. They are staring at the wall, and the crushing realization of what they actually lost is hitting them like a freight train. They threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held in their miserable hands, and this brings us to the most dangerous moment of this entire spiritual war. When a parasite is completely starved, it will attempt one final, violent surge to reconnect to its host. They are preparing a massive hoovering attempt right now. They are drafting a text message filled with fake nostalgia. They are planning to show up at your physical location with tears in their eyes. They are ready to play the ultimate victim to secure your pity. Listen to this divine decree very carefully. Heaven is issuing a direct mandate for your life today. When they knock on that door, you absolutely must not open it. I forbid you from letting them back into your sacred space. If you engage with their fake apology, you will instantly sever the massive timeline of abundance that heaven just aligned for you. Do not let one moment of misplaced empathy destroy your entire destiny. They do not want to apologize. They only want to see if they can still control your emotions. They want to test the invisible electric fence to see if your boundaries are actually real. The second you reply, the second you show them even a sliver of compassion, they will drain your energy and laugh at your foolishness. You must maintain an absolute wall of cold, unyielding silence. Your total indifference is the only response they deserve. You are the cycle breaker. You do not repeat the painful patterns of the past. Let them stand outside in the freezing cold. Let their messages go entirely unread. Let their desperate attempts fall into the deep void. Your sacred energy is strictly reserved for the incredible future heaven is actively building for you. You have permanently unplugged from their low-frequency matrix. You are utterly untouchable. Their public collapse is inevitable now. The people they lied to are turning their backs. The resources they stole are drying up. The fake empire is burning to the ground. And you are sitting in absolute peace, protected by a divine shield that no demonic force can ever penetrate. You won this war without ever lifting a single finger in revenge. The universe is about to deliver the final blow. Prepare your spirit for the climax. The absolute justice you have been quietly waiting for is arriving right now. They thought they could destroy a chosen one and simply walk away without consequence. But heaven has a very different ending written for this story. The ultimate vindication is unfolding right before your eyes. Keep your focus locked. Do not move. Now I want you to imagine this exact scene unfolding in real time. The moment of absolute justice has officially arrived. They are standing in a crowded room surrounded by the very people they lied to, and someone casually mentions your name in passing. The narcissist completely loses their mind. The fake smile violently drops from their face. Their body language immediately betrays them. They start stammering and defensively raising their voice. They try to spin the old narrative, but they are visibly sweating and shaking. And for the very first time, nobody in the room is nodding along. The crowd simply stares at them in absolute silence. The people who used to be their loyal soldiers look at them with deep disgust. The grand illusion is permanently shattered in broad daylight. They frantically try to backtrack to save their ruined reputation. But every word they speak only digs their grave much deeper. They are publicly humiliating themselves without you ever having to say a single word. This is the exact divine vengeance heaven promised you when you walked away. You starved them of your brilliant light, and they collapsed under the heavy weight of their terrifying darkness. They are now universally recognized as the toxic parasite they always were. Every time your name comes up, it hits them with agonizing regret. They know they threw away the only genuine diamond they ever held just to play with cheap rocks. They are permanently locked out of your glorious kingdom. You won this massive spiritual war, and their public destruction is the ultimate proof of your undeniable power. But you did not survive the fire just to watch them burn. You survived to step into a timeline of explosive abundance and wealth. And there is a specific reason. Your massive breakthrough is waiting at the door. Your physical brainwaves require a biological reset to fully claim this victory. The dark elite are actively trying to suppress the exact tool you need right now to manifest your glorious future. They thought your sheer exhaustion would eventually break you, but science just exposed the exact frequency they used to suppress your wealth. The dark matrix is utterly terrified right now. They are actively trying to scrub this leaked CIA document from the internet as we speak, because they know its power. You have minutes, maybe just seconds, before the algorithm shuts this down. Do not ignore this sign. The enemy will try to whisper financial doubt into your left brain. They will tell you to hesitate and wait for a better moment. Silence them immediately. That hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep you completely broke and exhausted. If your spirit is vibrating with a cellular knowing right now, heaven demands immediate action. You must step through the open portal today without fear. A brilliant team of neuroscientists compressed an entire gamma activation protocol into a 7-minute audio track. It is called the Genius Song. No meditation or difficult mantras are required. You simply close your eyes and let the engineered sound wave do what the modern world spent decades undoing. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock their completely blocked finances. A woman from Manhattan said the generational curse her family carried is simply gone. A business owner from Texas said the gamma frequency figures out his hardest problems while he sleeps. The elite want you entirely confused by cheap copies and fake solutions. There are distorted frequencies circulating online that carry the same name, but none of the true power. Guard your precious energy very carefully. Do not look for this protocol on any streaming platform. The only authentic and fully activated version is available through the protected link in the description and the pinned comment below. The universe does not require you to take a single risk today. You are completely insulated from matrix losses. This is an energetic exchange governed by absolute trust and a zero-risk divine guarantee. If your reality does not shift, every penny returns to you without question. 4 powerful bonuses are waiting for you inside the portal. You will receive an audio track engineered specifically for your children, and you will unlock the ancient prosperity book that the elite desperately tried to hide. All of this is waiting for you at a fraction of its true value. Do not let the matrix steal it from you. The chosen one who hesitates at the threshold becomes the one who constantly wonders what could have been. Click the specific link in the pinned comment below right now. Do not wait another second. Activate your frequency before your authentic access is revoked forever. Reclaim your biological genius and secure your divine inheritance today. The door is standing wide open for you. Walk through it right now. Breathe out the heavy air of the past right now. The massive spiritual war that consumed so much of your energy is officially over. You walked into this dark season bleeding from wounds inflicted by people utterly blind to your immense worth. They took your massive grace for granted every single day, but look at you now. You are no longer waiting in wound for an apology from a master manipulator. You have completely transcended their toxic matrix. They wanted the deep betrayals and the intense isolation to carve heavy wrinkles into your beautiful face. They fully expected the trauma to drain the pure life out of your eyes. But instead, you walked straight through the fire and came out glowing like you cracked a sacred code. You stepped into your permanent, untouchable, ageless glow. While their bitter envy is aging them rapidly, you are completely thriving in true peace. Time was supposed to age you and wear you down to nothing, yet here you are, making time itself look like an absolute fool. You did not just survive their terrible storm, you became the sun. And the universe has completely reversed your biological clock as a reward for your unwavering faith. Every single silent tear you shed in private has been transformed into a massive brick for your new spiritual fortress. You are completely safe now. Let them stay entirely locked outside your heavy iron gates. When they finally realize the massive mistake they made, they will inevitably come crawling back. They will knock on your door with fake tears and empty promises, but you already know exactly what to do. Shut the door, turn the deadbolt and walk away without a single ounce of guilt or regret. You owe absolutely nothing to the dark parasites who tried to extinguish your brilliant light. Your only duty is to your own glorious future. You carry a specific, irreplaceable gravity that bends reality to your quiet will. The deep financial struggles and the heavy spiritual exhaustion you felt are shattering right here and right now. You are a sovereign entity, and no demonic force can ever cross your boundaries again. The heavy chains of your bloodline are completely broken because you bravely refuse to carry them any further. Step into your absolute power and receive the exact harvest heaven prepared for you. You are no longer the ultimate human battery for broken people. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for, and your entire lineage is rejoicing at your victory today. We are currently gathering the remnant of true warriors from every corner of this earth. You are not walking this difficult path alone anymore. There is a massive global tribe of chosen ones waking up right now, and heaven is actively connecting our high frequencies to shift the world. But the universe requires a physical act of faith to firmly anchor this massive shift into your daily reality. You must seal this divine decree today with your own hands. If your spirit confirms this raw truth, gently press the like button to put a permanent spiritual shield around this revelation. Subscribe to this sanctuary so you never miss the exact prophetic instruction heaven releases next. We are building an impenetrable fortress of pure light, and your unique frequency is a vital part of this grand architecture. Now I need you to do something incredibly important for the rising kingdom. Share this specific message with one soul who is desperately crying out in the dark for a major shift. Be their saving angel today. There is someone out there who genuinely thinks they are going crazy because of the somatic weight they are currently carrying. Send them this exact transmission and help them unlock their own permanent freedom from the dark matrix. You have the profound power to rescue another empath who is currently trapped in the exact same cycle you just escaped. Do not let them fight this brutal war alone. Your simple action of sharing this video is a massive threat to the narcissists everywhere. It exposes their playbook and arms the chosen ones with the undeniable truth. You are actively spreading the cure. Finally, say this out loud with me, right now, in the quiet of your room. I claim my absolute and permanent freedom. Now type the exact words "I am free" in the comments below to physically anchor this massive shift into your reality. Let the algorithm register the undeniable power of the chosen ones rising together in total unity. Your spiritual signature is now permanently recorded in the great book of victory. Rest well tonight, beloved anointed one. The dark enemy has been entirely defeated on every single front. Your brilliant gamma frequency is fully returning to its rightful throne. The massive door to your painful past is permanently closed, and the golden gates of your incredible future are standing wide open. I will see you in the next divine appointment.